It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
You're not always sure what you're going to get from John Gray. This guy has a big arm, former first-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big-time fastball and a good breaking ball and changeup to go along with it. He's just had a difficult time during his career, Matt, of being consistent, throwing enough strikes. His fastball is good. It's not great. The key for John Gray is to get his secondary pitches over.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. These Rockies guys, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
In there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis.
That'll bring up Luis Arise. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Owings is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Marlins down quietly. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Eliezer Hernandez gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And now, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 14 on the season, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Chris Owings now.
Batting second, the third baseman.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
And he misses 2-1. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball,
right
so
fielder,
I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Blackman.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 8 home runs and 32 driven in. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2, the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Colorado. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year, and even 20 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. McMahon's got it. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Batter will be Sam Hilliard, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now the first pitch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And that one yanked just foul. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And the count will be full. 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Batting 8. The shortstop.
Stepping in next, Ian Desmond. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Nunez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Hernandez with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Batting 9.
So stepping in is John Gray. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swung on and missed 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Reinald Tapia. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jazz Chisholm as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Pitch on the way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Digging in will be Brian Anderson, and there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Pitch on the way. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Chris Owings.
Third baseman. Red.
First delivery to him.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Again, another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to 3rd with the leadoff triple.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Owings at 3rd with nobody out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Two, here it is. Lofted in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
At the plate now, Ryan McMahon. And he lays off there, 1-0, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. To 2-2 now. Hit softly down the line at first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a man at 3rd with 1 away. And here's Josh Fuentes to the batter's box. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out and a runner on third. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Sam Hilliard, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 here in Denver. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He worked a walk to open up the ball game.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now the 1-0. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
At the plate, Luis Arias. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh. 1 ball.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 31 for him on the season as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Struck out in his first at bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Still only 1 out in the inning. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez.
The catcher, number 3.
And the pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Okay.
Set to follow here is Ian Desmond. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Right fielder looking up, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rockies move out in front now with 3-2 lead.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Anthony Bass answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box now, John Gray, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Gray has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Marte will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 3-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now in the box, Chris Owings. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. run in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We played 4. It's now 3-2 Colorado. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jacob Stallings is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm. Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Stallings on at first, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Blackman on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anthony Bass. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's a 3-3 game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Here's Starling Marte. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready now is Luis Arias, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Here's the 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. John Curtis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 39, John Curtis.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Set, here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Curtis has pitched just under 60 innings, and over those innings he's averaged exactly 2.5 runs allowed per 9. The 0-1 pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Skied down the left field line. After it is Marte. And foul. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he will rip this one over to first in time for the out. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan McMahon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the AB now. One out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball 1. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Marte. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next to hit, Josh Fuentes. And now the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Ben Bowden takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Ben Bowden.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Ready? 1 and 2.
And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 2.
No strike.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-0 pitch.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Pablo Lopez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Pablo Lopez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now digging in will be Sam Hilliard.
The left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Now the first pitch. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. That evens it up 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. 3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in next, Dom Nunez blasted a solo homer last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now in the box, Ian Desmond. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the AB now.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
1 out and a runner on second base.
That's ball 2.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is out. Time for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Trevor Story will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Trevor Story.
First pitch on its way. Comes in at 262 on the year, 25 homers, and 64 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 4-3. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Jacob Stallings, and they could use a spark from him here. And now the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
To third, fielded by Owings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he misses there.
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Next to stand in is Brian Anderson. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. From the stretch, ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
2-0 now. Chisholm, base runner at first with 1 out. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. There goes the runner. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Julian Fernandez will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Julian Fernandez.
Corey Dickerson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Starling Marte. He swings and lines it to left. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Up next, Luis Arias. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he'll get back in safely. One 1-0 pitch coming.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Line toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Michael Givens will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh. At the plate now, Mike Trout, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To the left side, but it's well foul. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Marlins 6 and the Rockies 4. Dylan Floro will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So now here is Raimel Tapia, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard to single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the next at bat will be Chris Owings. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, man, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, outside. Ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Nope.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Castellanos is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Adam Simber trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So here is Josh Fuentes. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the AB now. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. On first and third, 2 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Sam Hilliard would be next. set. Here's the 3-2. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They trail it here 6-4. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jesus Aguilar trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. And it's now 7-4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Now another one hit deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 21 for him on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Tyler Kinley is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Hit out towards second. McMahon fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on the way, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Popped up. Fuentes has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 8 and the Rockies 4. Now to the plate, here is Sam Hilliard. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Sam Hilliard.
First delivery to him. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping up is Dom Nunez, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next, here is Ian Desmond, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Jonathan Daza will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Desmond, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Scott Ober enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Garrett Cooper will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes.
One ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 delivery.
Yes.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's set and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Luis Arias as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Up top, it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-0. Runners on the move for second. A bouncer up the middle. McMahon gathers it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 4 so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. There is Desmond. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Chris Russin is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Chris Russell.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
Raimel Tapia.
Now the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. 0-2. Here it comes.
Oh.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So now to the plate, Chris Owings, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Lifted in the air out to left. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in is Charlie Blackmon, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tapia stands at first with 1 out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Barehanded at his knees. He's out.
Batter number 24.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out here and a runner at second. Last strike now for Colorado. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is.
Thank you, man.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners in any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Roberto Ozuna takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Now it'll be Josh Fuentes, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch on the way.
Oh.
1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Sam Hilliard stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this matters.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Boy, we were treated to a wild one here, weren't we? Gotta love a game when you score 13 runs and it doesn't end up in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on.
8-5 today. Miami get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Pablo Lopez wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.